Okay, hey. How you guys doing?
Good.
So we're in Ocean Beach, Doggy Beach here. I'm here with my friend Brian and my friend Steph. And today we'll have a practice on the beach, so you got the beach in the background and there's going to be pets coming in and out. As usual, life happens. Let it happen around you. Remember, there's all noises and images. Try not to distract you from your practice and from your breathing. Okay, so go ahead. Let's sit around, seated position. You can either open up your knees a little bit, place your hands in between, kind of keep your upright posture. Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Steph, you good? It's a little windy here. Now, don't arch your back too much, but come into a kind of a erect posture. Soften the shoulders, and then sink down into your seat. Shift around here, nestle, adjust, make any adjustments you need to make your seat really comfortable for you, whatever that means to you. Get really comfortable, relax your hands, your shoulders, soften your fingertips and your palms. Allow everything to sink down. No grip, no tension, no muscles. Everything is soft. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Begin to deepen the inhale. This is just your breath, your movement. The timing is up to you. The speed is up to you. The way your body moves is up to you. This is your breath. Find a couple of deep inhales and deep exhales. And as you do so, come back into yourself. Notice how your body feels as you breathe. Notice what's happening to yourself. Notice the breath, the length, and notice the rise in the body as you take the breath in, and the contraction as you exhale, let the breath out. Those are the body's movements to the breath, the dance of the breath, if you will. And allow that to happen for a couple of seconds. Stay with the breath, guided in and guided out. You be the author of the breathing. You be the witness and the observer of what's happening. Begin to soften the breath, meaning allow your breath to happen involuntarily. Release, and just observe for a couple of moments the breath breathing on its own. Begin to bring your attention to your fingertips, to your palms. Move your fingertips just a little bit, wiggle them around. And then bring your palms together, your thumbs close to the heart. Tuck the chin slightly in. Gives you a slight bow in the head. Take a deep breath through the nose. Open up your mouth and sigh it out. Let's do this one more time with intention. Open up and sigh it out. And release your hands off to the side. Place your hands on the mat in front of you, take your feet back, get into your tabletop or your neutral spine position. Now we're going to start warming up the body here by doing a couple of cat-cows. Place your hands directly under your shoulders, your knees directly under your hips. Take a quick gaze, make sure you're nicely aligned, joints are aligned. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the back, move the shoulders away from the ears, lift from the crown of the head. Exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, lift up, bring the pelvis in, belly button rises, chest rises, pause, pressing into the mat, lifting from the shoulder blades. On the inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward, arch your back, shoulders away, and on the exhale, tuck it, round, lift up. Now, move here based on your breath. Don't time anything, just let your body come in and come all the way out. This is unique to your own body, your own breathing, your own pace. But take the full range out and then take the full range in, whatever you are. One more breath here. Now, bend, twist, and turn and move around. Do whatever feels good for you here. This is kind of your exploratory phase. You're moving around, you're twisting, you're turning, you're bending, you're arching. There's no right or wrong direction. There's no specific speed you need to be at, no orientation. Just keep breathing and keep moving. We're close to an airport, so we'll hear a couple of jets coming in and out. It's okay, it's just sounds. And wherever you are, come back to your neutral table, neutral spine. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Kick back with the right leg. So right leg kicks back, dorsiflex the heel, point the toes to the ground. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Lower the right hip just a little bit to bring it in line with the left. Back leg is strong, nice and solid. Front hands digging into the mat, shoulders away from the ears, and prepare to lift your left hand forward. So reach forward with the left hand, balancing on the right hand and the left knee. Reach as much as you can forward, kick the back heel as much as you can back. Try to get a straight line from the fingertip all the way back to your heel. Draw your core inside the body. Lift the core up. One more breath here. Bend the back knee. See if you can reach back and grab that foot. Pause here. Notice. Adjust. If it feels good, you're balanced. Dorsiflex the right foot. Kick it up. If you have it, set the gaze over the left shoulder. One more breath here. Exhale, release the foot, bring both hands and feet to the mat. Shake it off. Let's do the other side. Keep your joints aligned, hands under the shoulders, hips underneath the knees. Kick back with the left leg. Left leg is strong and solid. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Keep that press into the mat. Lower the left hip a little bit to bring it in line with the right. Neutralizes the hips. Kick the heel out, point the toes down to the ground, as if you're activating your back of your heel. Draw your core inside the body. Lift up the core. One more breath here. Prepare to reach forward with the right hand. Reach the right hand forward as much as you can. Try to get that grip. You want to touch something, but it's not quite there for you. Kick the back heel back. Front hand forward. One more breath here. On the exhale, bend the back knee. See if you can reach around. Grab your back foot. Make any adjustments for your balancing. And then dorsiflex the left foot and kick it up. Keep the left hip down. Set the gaze over the right shoulder. One more breath here. Release. Bring it to the mat. Open up your knees a little bit wider than you have them. Bring your toes together and then sit yourself back on your calf or your thighs, wherever you are. Adjust. Make it feel good. Open up a little wider if you need to. Close it. Make this feel good for you from the ground up to your hips. And then walk your hands forward on the mat. We're going to get into a child's pose. Keep walking as much as you can until you reach a point you can either drop your forehead on the mat or your chin on the mat, or just simply stay there wherever you are. Make this feel really good and comfy. Make any adjustments you need to make here. The shoulders, the fingertips, the hips. Find your child's pose. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Always when coming down into these sedative postures, try to maintain your breath. Try to keep that guidance in and out. At least pay attention and be aware of your breath. It brings you back here. It keeps you checking in the moment. One more breath here. On the next inhale, go ahead and roll up, bring the back up. Come into your hands and knees. Set your hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Tuck your feet behind you. And then walk your hands closer and sit on the back of your thighs. So you're giving your toes a little bit of a massage there. We rarely use this part of the feet back there in the toes. So it's nice to kind of lean back a little bit and let it press in. And just hang here for a second. We'll be here for a couple of breaths. How you guys doing? Lean forward, place the hands on the mat. Now press down, lift the knees an inch or two off the mat and pause. So we're activating the core here, activating the thighs. Make any adjustments you need to make. Open up the hands, spread the fingertips. We're coming into a down dog, but we're stopping here for a couple of breaths. Draw your core inside the body. Take a deep breath in. On the exhale, lift the hips, straighten the legs, coming to your down dog. Walk your heels in place, right heel up, left heel up. Find some movements here, shift around, adjust. And then when you're ready, let's find stillness. Open up the hands about shoulder width apart. Spread your fingertips as much as you can. Keep the feet hip width apart, wherever that means to you. Press into the ground, Press the mat down and away with the hands, lengthening the spine, bringing your neck in line with the spine, which means letting go of your neck. Let it go, let it dangle. Lift up your hips a little bit higher. Press your heels into the mat. One more breath here. On the exhale, soften the knees and walk to the front of the mat. Take your time. Take a little step at a time, coming into a forward fold on the front of the mat. When you reach there, grab your elbows, both hands, shift side to side. Wiggle your head, yes, no. Just loosen up in the upper body. Release the hands off to the side. Bring your feet a little bit closer. On the inhale, slide the hands up, coming into Ardha Uttanasana, flat back. Now pause here for a second and then get your back to be as flat as you can, whatever that means to you. Move the shoulders away from the ears. Press the hands into your legs. Notice you're pulling your spine out by doing so. Keep the heels in, keep the toes in. Draw the core inside the body. Lengthen from the crown. One more breath here. On the exhale, forward fold. Let it go, come down. Soften the knees, swing the hands above you, rise up. Take the hands up and high. On the exhale, hands to heart. Finish the breathing and release the hands off to the side. Okay, bring the feet together if they're a little bit apart. On the inhale, reach up and high. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale halfway, lengthening, adjusting, pressing into your legs, shoulders away. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, take your hands to the ground. Take your feet back to a plank position. Pause in plank. Keep your hands underneath your shoulders. Open up the feet about hip width apart. Draw your core inside the body, pressing into the mat, lifting the shoulder blades up.